Hello everyone, welcome back to Roll. Yesterday we had a good 9 dice lottery run that put us in 15th place, I think it was, on the leaderboard, and we will find out how much that might have changed at the end of the episode. But for right now, I'm pondering what it would be like if we try and make one die that is incredibly highly scoring, such as a prime 11 that is less than 13 or something like that, then getting single face multipliers that all target that 11, having them be parallel or adjacent to the 11 so they score a lot, and then having wilds adjacent to those that can get wild adjacency bonus times 10. Just kind of building up some kind of neat pattern of high scoring individual dice. I have no idea how remotely effective it might be or not, but it would be a nice change of pace from runs and lotteries and all that stuff. What we might even do is a Yahtzee of 11s. A Yahtzee of 11s with one underneath 5 voids, or 4 voids and a 10 times previous roll multiplier or something. But for now, we're just going to progress getting our purchases up to our standard early 97. So I'll see you when we have that. Alright, there we are with 97. So let's upgrade the old shop. Refresh to get all that fresh stock in. Now I need to remember to look for stuff that I wouldn't normally look for, but I don't think any of this is the stuff that we want, so we will upgrade straight to shop tier 3. Refresh that again. Now we have the ability to purchase individual dice if we wish to. Numeric multiplier. Replace a die face with a 10x numeric multiplier. This face is worth 10 times the largest rolled numeric face. So that's not going to directly impact wilds or 10 times previous roll multipliers, and it's quite expensive this early, but we'll pick it up, we'll put it on a different die, and then we'll see what else we can do. None of this is stuff that we want. Neither really is any of that. Adjacency multiplier. Replace a die face with a 10 times adjacency multiplier. This face is worth 10 times the sum of all orthogonally adjacent numeric faces. Friendly rerolls. What's a friendly reroll? A reroll which can gain value from dice that were not also rerolled. Interesting. Now what I want is a 4x. Very good. At the moment, we have a very low chance of our 97 and our 10x appearing at the same time. So we're going to need to change some things about that. We need 6 times rerollers everywhere that's possible. We'll start with 1 on our die on the left. We'll also pick up a 5 times previous roll multiplier, because we're not always going to be able to get just 10x's, although there is another 10x. That's not what I wanted to purchase, that one was. At some point we are going to want a set all die faces. We might be on the wrong tier of shop for that, although yeah, we might be, but I'm going to stay where we are right now and look for more of these 10x multipliers that seem to be fairly prevalent at this tier of shop. And we'll try and get one die of those all packed out. Then if we want to down the line, we can always clone that die. Lots of 50% chance at 100s, but obviously we're not going for lottery strats today. Do we seek out one more just so the die is complete? Why not? There it is. Right, let's upgrade again. Now I really want to set all die faces for that 97 die right now. I'd like to do that as soon as possible, but I will pick up a shop refresh generator. Stick that up top, and we'll also pick up a void. No, we won't. We're not going to put a void on that die yet until we set all faces on it to be 97, because otherwise we'll put one void on, try and set it all to be 97, and then the void that we've purchased will disappear. We will set that die to reroll in triplicate though. Need to figure out what I'm going to do with the die on the right. We will pick up a BOGO. The die quantity multiplier times 20 became free. I can still buy it, although I wasn't really intending on dealing with heaps and heaps of purchases on top of loads and loads of dice and things. 3 plus 4 makes 11 if we do want to use that down the line. We'll take a 10x multiplier. What we'd like to do is get one of our 97s re-rolling to times 99 on itself. Put a times 3 just anywhere else. There's a set all die faces finally. Let's pick up a reroll in triplicate for our other die first. Then we will set all of that center die to 97. Right, what else do we want? There's obviously a bunch of passives that we're going to want down the line, but I don't know that the time is right for those. We can stick a 3x just about anywhere on here, that's not a problem. And until we have something that we specifically want to buy for an alternate dice, I'm going to hold off on doing so. So this is all that, this is all that. So we want voids on this die and shop refresh generators up top at the moment. I'll take another BOGO before doing that. And I'll buy no weights 200% bonus just on the off chance that it made this free. It didn't, but that's fine. We can take the 5x and the 2x. And the plus 5 on to a 6 for another 11 if we want to move those around. We could buy random prime die and random lottery die, but I'm going to hold off on that. Die rebate. Replace a die face with a die rebate. If this face is face up when a new die is created, then this die's next roll will be worth an additional 1000 for each die added. I've never tried to use die rebates in a build before. This probably isn't the time for it, but die breeding runs could do something interesting with that. Only numeric multiplier squared. If the most commonly rolled numeric is also the only rolled numeric, then numeric multipliers will be multiplied by the number of times the most common numeric face occurred an additional time. Multi-numeric multipliers. This face is worth that. Okay, so we're not using multi-numeric multipliers at the moment. We just have single face multipliers. We could grab numbers less than 13 for an extra 500%. Still need to find some voids. I also don't know if left and right sum will work out for us. Replace a die face with a right sum. This face is worth the value of all other dice to the right of this die until reaching the end of the row or another right sum or left sum. If this face is pointing at a left sum, all dice between the two will be multiplied by 2 times the total quantity of die between them fixed. So there's some argument for having a full die of left sums and right sums across. But we're going to need a lot more die to really make that work out. I will take another shop refresh. We're certainly scoring reasonably highly at this stage. There's one of the voids I want. There's also another 10x. We can stick that. We'll change out that 2x for it right now. Any of our die not re-rolling in triplicate, that would be a no. Might as well do that over there. So the question becomes, with things like the numbers less than 13 bonus, do we set all die faces somewhere to 11 and then make that our primary scoring method? I know that there's probably a technically correct answer between all of the different passives that you can get, and the fact that 97 is worth about, what, 9 times an 11? Near literally. I was going to go 8.5, but it's closer to 9. There's another void. So we'll stick that on the one with the 3x. There's another shop refresh generator, always handy to have. I'll take even bonus, that's going to do us no harm. There's another shop refresh generator. One more of those, we've got a whole die, I will stop worrying about it. Primes plus 300% and no 99s plus 200%. Definitely going to increase our scoring. Now the question is, have we purchased too many passives too early? Because I don't really know what we're building up to. So with that in mind, I don't really know what we're going to need to keep buying in order to keep up our rate of scoring. I'll take these though. And what I'm thinking about... Okay, we got a very big roll just a moment ago. I guess it's the no 99s bonus and the fewer than 6 dice bonus and the primes bonus and the times 10 attached multiplier, all doing very large things. So now everything is really expensive. But we've got a bunch of BOGOs, which makes me happy. I guess eventually it's going to be time to upgrade the shop to the final tier. Although I would like to find more voids before doing that. Another 10x. We can stick on just about any numeric face at this point. I'll take Scavenger whilst we're looking at it. Now, we're not going to be able to do any doubles or triples with what we've got going on. I'm anticipating a die of wilds, if possible. Probably on the right or the bottom. And then I'm not sure what on the other die. Possibly another die of 97s for doubles purposes. We'll see when we get there. Another 10x can go on just about anything. Don't need any of this stuff. We don't need any more shop refresh generators. We've got a full die up there. So, looking for voids still. Or if we find it, something like combined face multipliers, although I don't know if that's available at this tier of shop. I could check the master document, but I'm not gonna. Targeted die quantity multipliers. Numeric multipliers will multiply the value of the largest rolled die quantity multiplier face instead of the largest rolled numeric face. Additionally, allows die quantity multipliers to receive the effects of attached multipliers. Let's go through that again. Numeric multipliers will multiply the value of the largest rolled die quantity multiplier face instead of the largest rolled numeric face. Right, so I think that's good, right? Numeric multiplier. This is worth the stated multiplier times the largest rolled numeric face. Will multiply the value of the largest rolled die quantity multiplier face instead of the largest rolled numeric face. Numeric multipliers will multiply the value of the largest rolled die quantity multiplier face. No, we don't want that. Die quantity multipliers we do not have any of. That is the one that we don't want. I'm glad I took so long to triple check it in my head. So that is what we don't want. So all of this stuff we can skip. No weights, an extra 100%, why not? Don't need any of this stuff. Numbers divisible by 5 we're not working with. I'll take another BOGO though. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 BOGOs, is that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It is indeed. There is a void. And stick that on there. Everything here is very cheap. We'll take square quantity bonus. We might go up to 9 dice eventually. Actually, that's dangerous because we currently have 4 dice, which is 2 squared. So if we never purchased another dice, we could just keep trying to work with what we have. But I think there are going to be passives at the highest tier of shop upgrade that we will want. Particularly, we haven't seen any wilds yet. So let's do that now. Now we need to get that re-rolling in triplicate as soon as possible. And then I would like to see some wilds. Possibly one more void. There's the void. There is Rigged Machine, just taunting me. So we want to see some wilds, and I don't know what else, really. Like, this die is not worth very much. compared to this. We'd be better off just having more copies of this instead of copies of this, right? So to that end, we can't copy this 97 really, but we could try and make another 97 somewhere else. It's a bold plan, but we can very slowly. We don't need mail-in rebate. We don't need to cleanse shop because we've not bought any things that require cleansing. So let's grab more voids. We did triplicate reroll on that bottom one. And we'll start replacing this with voids over here. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to put this guy here. So then if we do find wilds, we can put them in the center and they are adjacent to more things. Numeric reroll chain. On a reroll, if the rerolled face and the previous rolled face are both numerics, the value of the previous rolled face is added to the current face. Additive effect. I think we can take that. We'll take doubles bonus as well. Don't think I need to move anything manually right now. Double numeric multipliers. Numeric multipliers will multiply the value of the two largest rolled faces instead. I mean, for a small while, that can be beneficial to us. Just a little bit. We don't want stop production. Well, we do want a plus 10. Take a triples bonus. Oh, there's a wild. Let's grab that for 25 million. So that can go right there. That's cheap. That's cheap. Even if we don't necessarily get benefit from them, it removes them from the pool, so we don't have to see them again immediately. Factor 50 multiplier, we definitely want. The question is, do we want it right now? Sure. Right, so that's going to start increasing our scoring by times 10 because we have 5 dice. 50 divided by 5 is 10, of course. Doubles bonus for an extra 50%. Sure thing. Now there's additive attached multipliers. That's a huge one for us. That means on this 97 we can start trying to get that up to be times 99, which is going to be big for our overall scoring. We're never going to get a Yahtzee, so don't need to worry about trying to buy the Yahtzee bonus. I am actually going to buy this 14 and stick it down there, just on the off chance that we can use that to create the number we need. There's another 10x here. Don't need a slot machine. Add die discount. All dice and die generators are 15% cheaper. Additionally, for each new dice created, reduce the current shop prices by 2%. Not something we need. There is a total roll multiplier times 10. Replace a die face with a 10 times total roll multiplier. This face is worth 10 times the value of all the other dice in the roll. I think it's probably worth picking one of those up. It says it's fixed. Does that mean it can't get in benefits from voids and such? A fixed die face gains value after all other dice in a roll and after all passive abilities have been applied. Fixed die faces cannot have their value increased by passive abilities unless specifically stated otherwise. Now, I don't know if that includes voids, but we're going to start with that. Let's put it up here. Then we can manipulate that later if we want to. Fewer than 6 dice, an extra 500% is going to be great. Of course, we want more multipliers for our 97. 288 million, totally manageable. We'll get lottery failure reroll just to take it out of the pool. There's another wild. We'll grab that. Nothing terribly expensive compared to our current reroll purchasing power at the moment, which is nice. When a run is rolled, all dice will be rerolled more times. That's fine, that's fine. I just want to make sure I'm not accidentally going to buy a passive that's going to break everything. But if we can buy passives and get them out of the pool, then we absolutely will. More wilds there. And let's try and earn ourselves a reroll. Reroll bonus, the value of all rerolled dice will be increased by 50%. Absolutely. Give me that times 3 and give me that plus 6. It's a casual 4 billion. 5 billion for no 99's 100% bonus as well. There's another wild. Would like some more voids. But we'll take what we can get as it comes. Another 10x. We do definitely have this bottom die rerolling in triplicate, don't we? Yes. So we don't need that. We will take a reroll bonus though. Oh, there's another wild, but we'll get the more expensive thing first. That way the wild might become free. It did indeed. And what we might want on there is a 10 times previous roll multiplier. Although I'm not sure they can benefit from wilds. Is this for 247 billion? I guess we're halfway there already. We're not doing Yahtzee bonuses. I do want to get this up to 99. Don't need any of this. I will take fewer than 6 dice universal reroll, because that means we can start implementing glue into our strategies. Add the... oh, the 51's too big to add to itself. I'm just trying to get anything close to a 97. Numbers less than 13, 1000% bonus. Well, that will apply for our 11s that we have around the place. There is a void. That is great to see. There's also a glue. We can glue down this 97 now. We can stick a void onto here. No, onto here. We were doing that die over there in general, weren't we? 200% bonus for triples. We're unlikely to get to having triples, but we will try. 10x more there. Coming up on having spent half of our rolls now. I should have checked which one of these two was more expensive. It is this one, so it means the other has a chance to become free, which it did. Thank you, BOGO. Only numeric multiplier squared. If the most common rolled numeric is also the only rolled numeric, then multi-numeric multipliers, we don't care about them because we don't have numeric multipliers. Top 3. is massive and we want it. But first we will take some 10x multipliers and we'll start sticking them on some of these other numbers here. Now, top 3 is going to do huge things for our scoring because it's going to turn the top 3 dice into effectively 30 dice and the last 2 dice into 1. So we turn 5 dice into 31 dice, which is huge. We've got lots of rerolls to work with, which is very welcome. 89 makes 92. We will get something to 97 down there eventually. And also, actually, no, I'm not going to swap a numeric face off of that yet. Not just yet. We don't need lucky 7s. We don't need to move anything. Don't need any of this stuff. Primes for an extra 500% we do want, for sure. Single group effect for an extra 300% we also want. Passive hunter for 42 trillion. Seems a bit expensive, although we are also probably going to take highest die doubled. So is it worth buying some of the cheaper stuff to try and force some stuff into effectively benefiting from BOGO? And if we can eliminate enough of the stuff here, then we can guarantee we make the stuff that we want free later. I shouldn't have done that. That had our glue on it. That's on me. Right, we can put that there. That does no harm. Oh, well, that makes that free anyway. So 42 trillion. Bigger number. Numbers are hard. Counting is tricky. A 92. I think we're more likely to see a +5 somewhere along the line. No weights universal reroll. 4x multiplier can go on there. +10. 79. Don't need the universal reroller. We don't need rigged machine. I don't need another 10x face. I do want another 5x on another numeric face. I'll take a 44 because I can. There's glue again because we accidentally got rid of the glue on there. 5x multiplier more. Single group bonus, another 200% is great. 500% even, not 200%, that's even better. Still want a bunch more voids that we're not getting. There is a wild though, I think we're still after a couple more of those. We also haven't seen the passive that gives wilds a bonus if they're adjacent to the thing that they are being wild against, which we would obviously like to see. Previous roll multiplier. A die face with a 10 times previous roll multiplier. This face is worth 10 times this die's previous roll result. This face has no value if the previous rolled face was a previous roll multiplier. Untargetable. Can never have its value copied or increased in any way. The wilds have that property. No. So we can put a 10 times previous roll multiplier on our die full of wilds, and sometimes it will trigger the wilds. But this is... Oh no, this is 3, 6, 9, 12, 15 digits. 3, 6, 9, 12, 15 digits. Yeah, we're nearly there. 266 or something. So we're going to stick one of those on there. Plus 5 onto a 92 makes a 97. Excellent. It's what I've been hoping to see for a good while. If I'd have planned better, we could have done that much sooner, but it's fine. So we want to move that across, given the chance. I don't think I need more BOGOs. There is a void. I want that. On there. I don't need all of the run passives. Universal attached multipliers, numeric multipliers, multi-numeric multipliers, and adjacency multipliers will take attached multipliers into account. It's a bit too late for that, unfortunately. There is swap a face, so we can take our 97 from here and put it there. It's not going to take the attached multipliers with it, though. That's annoying. We have to start that one from scratch. It's fine, we'll do what we can. There is a 10x. If I can get one of these other numbers to 97, we can set that die to be all 97s as well. Let's swap a numeric value onto the one with the giant bonus on it. We can double a 44 to an 88. Then any plus 9 would get us to where we need to be. Would you look at that? Alright, so we need to set all die faces for that one. Two x multiplier over here. Another one of those. Still have not seen the one that is wild adjacency bonus. That was a big factor into hoping this was going to score more than other runs. We don't need any more wilds than we have. I don't think I need glue right now. There is a void though. That's good. Replace that there. I could be doing something with exclusive multipliers as well, I think. Replace a die face with an exclusive multiplier. When exactly one exclusive multiplier lands face up, it will have the value of all other fixed faces plus 200% for each exclusive multiplier in play that did not land face up. However, if more than one exclusive multiplier lands face up, they will be worth nothing. Each die can only have one exclusive multiplier face fixed. A fixed face gains value after all other dice in a roll and after all passive abilities have been applied. Fixed die faces cannot have their value increased by passive abilities unless specifically stated otherwise. I'll tell you what we could do. If we figure out which of these two is more expensive, 9726, 976. This is the more expensive. Let's buy the more expensive one. We'll put one there. And we'll put one here for now. Oh, we could have done that first, then put one down there, but never mind. Still have not seen wild adjacency bonus. We're working that one up to times 99. Don't want to glue anything else right now, I don't think. Don't need more wilds. Don't need any of that. I don't think we've seen ourselves get into the exponent scores yet. With our current structure of these exclusive multipliers and things, I think it's gonna work out that one or two very large lucky rolls is gonna be the biggest impact on us leaping up in score now. I'm still mad we haven't seen wild adjacency multiplier, assuming it's still in the game. Obviously, bad RNG has been apparent before. I do want more voids, if only to now put them onto this die down here. We're not going to get to a Yahtzee. Is that? That's not wild adjacency multiplier, is it? That is numeric multiplier adjacency bonus. I'll take the 5x, that goes to 79. And 84. Do we have non-standard multiples? We do. So non-numeric group effects can gain benefits. So we could take a previous roll multiplier for 5 of whatever digit this makes. Stick it up here to try and possibly make a pair with the one in the center. And on a run like this, we have to decide when we're going to stop rolling for purchases and instead roll for score. There's the first E16's value appearing in the shops. Even more voids. But again, I'm finding it unbelievable that wild adjacency bonus hasn't appeared yet. It's kind of all I want to see now. Right. That is now at times 99. None of these passives are the passive I want. There's an argument for trying to buy far more of them so that I know they can't show up again and thin the pool out, but everything's a bit too expensive for that at the moment. Wild adjacency multiplier. If a wild face is orthogonally adjacent to the highest scoring die face, it is worth 10 times more than the targeted die. But that is worth several E17 in points. Now, I don't know, even if we roll the last 500 rolls here, if we will reach E17. I suspect when this gets to a 10 on the left, we'll get to 16. But we are not going to get to E17, I think. So again, you make a build, preparing for something specific, and then that thing that you want just doesn't show up when you need it to. See if we can get some examples of exclusive multipliers here. Yeah, so this copies that score because there's one of them not visible on another die. But that is going to be all she wrote. 3.21 to E16. Not a bad run by any stretch of the imagination. Let's see how E16 scores are stacking up on the leaderboard at the moment. We've dropped down to 18th place, and E16 would put you in the top 30 there. So for now, thank you guys ever so much for watching. If you have any ideas for runs you would like to see attempted, by all means, please do put them down below. If you have any other questions or comments, you can put those down as well. Otherwise, I will see you guys in the next one. Cheers.